Hi friends, we have now got a shloka from Bhartruhari. We know that Bhartruhari is the great philosopher king who wrote several poems relating to morals also. So this is one poem from that. This is about friendship. What type of friends are good friends, and how do good friends behave and how do bad friends behave. So that is what is the shloka. Let us read the shloka. Arambha gurvi kshayini kramena लघ्वी पुरा वृद्धिमुपैति पश्चात् दिनस्य पूर्वार्ध परार्ध भिन्ना छायेव मैत्री खल सज्जनानाम्. So here the poet is giving us a comparison. Suppose you stand in the sun in the morning. In the morning, suppose you stand, what happens? There is a long shadow. Suppose you stand here, the sun is there on this horizon, and then there is a long shadow. As the day grows, when the sun is moving up and up and up, what happens? The shadow shrinks. It becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. At one point of time, it is under your feet only. And then again in the afternoon, what happens? So it's starting from under your feet. Slowly it becomes long and long and long and long. Isn't it? So the morning sun is something which is becoming shorter and shorter. The shadow, when you stand in the morning sun, that shadow becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. Whereas in the evening sun, the same shadow, it becomes longer and longer and longer. So this is compared to the friendship with a bad fellow first and then with a good fellow first. If a friend is good, so if a friend is bad, suppose let us say, so a bad fellow, what happens? A bad fellow, okay, initially he shows so much of friendship, so much of love and exuberance. So slowly when he comes to you and then he tries to exploit you, and then once he tries to exploit you, then naturally you will try to keep him at a distance. Or you may not like some of the activities, some of the bad fellow, some of the activities you may not like, and then you slightly keep at a distance. Slowly and slowly and slowly that friendship slowly becomes smaller and smaller, less and less, and then it disappears with a bad fellow. Of course, if we are also bad people, we may become thicker friends. That is a different thing. Because there is a saying, birds of the same feather flock together. So villains, they make friends with villains. So that is how mafia comes into existence. That is how all bad people, they become all gangsters, etc. Of course, there again, there is no friendship. They are only gangsters. At any point of time, one fellow may kill another fellow. That can happen. But then it is not friendship. It is some sort of bondage by threat only. Then, they are good friends, suppose. Suppose there are two good people. If two good people are there, they are not so much bothered about exuberance. They are not so much bothered about, overt behavior, overt attitudes, etc. They may have their friendship in their heart, but then they will not show so much of exuberance and friendship. They may be quite friendly, good-natured, etc. And slowly it grows and grows and grows. Slowly that friendship, initially it is small, and then slowly as more and more trust builds up, and as we recognize the virtues in the other person, and the other person also recognizes the virtues in you, then that friendship goes on and on and on. It becomes stronger and stronger. So that is the comparison. So here, a person who is very, very sweet-tongued and then who tries to cheat us, so that person who will try to keep him away. A good friend may not be so sweet-tongued. He may not be so sweet-tongued. He may be telling the truth. So initially you may find him very harsh also. Suppose somebody comes and tells you the harsh truth, something in a rather harsh way. Not to insult you, but basically to telling you in a rather tough way. So you may not like him initially, but then you realize that the fellow has got a heart of gold. So then slowly and slowly we become greater and greater friends. So it is like that. So sweet words do not make friendship. Only a good heart, a golden heart makes a friendship. So that is the point in this particular shloka. So here, Arambha Gurvi. Arambha Samaye Gurvi. Guru means what? Guru means great. Gurvi. Because we are referring to this Chaya. Chayeva. Chaya is the strilinga, feminine. Chaya Gurvi, that is quite long, quite big. Chaya Arambha Gurvi, Arambha Samaye Gurvi, when it is in the beginning, it is so long. Kshayini Kramena, Kramena, step by step. Krama means step by step. Kshayini, it comes shorter, becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. Then the other friendship, the other friendship with a good person is Lagvi Pura. Laghu means what? Small. Lagvi Chaya. Chaya is Lagvi, very, very small in the beginning. Pura means beginning, in the beginning. Then Vruddhim Upaiti Paschat, it grows later. Paschat means later. Vruddhim Upaiti, it keeps on growing. So, Dinasya Purvardha Parardha Bhinna. So, Dinasya Purvardha. Dina means a day. Purvardha means the first half of the day. Second half of the day is Parardha. Purvardha Parardha Bhinna. Chayeva Maitri. Bhinna Chaya. This Bhinna Chaya. Bhinna is connected to Chaya. So this Chaya which is different in the morning, Chaya which is different in the afternoon. The friendship with a bad person is like the Chaya or shadow in the morning. And friendship with a good person is like a shadow in the afternoon. So it is like that. Chayeva Maitri Khala Sajjananam. Khala means a bad person. Sajjananam. Sajjana means a good person. So in one very, very pithy, in a very well constructed sentence, he has packed so much of meaning in this. So let us read the shloka again. Arambha Gurvi Kshayini Kramena Lagvi Pura Vruddhimupaiti Paschat Dinasya Purvardha Parardha Bhinna. Not Parartha, Parardha. Ardha is half. Artha is meaning. Purvardha Parardha Bhinna. Chayeva Maitri Khala Sajjananam. Fine.